EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Yellow, line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time
he just ran right past his block, though.
They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
45, right. Block it, 6. Smash, red. Blue striker. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue 32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big gainer for Green Bay. 33 yards.
Ready. 52 Blue. Ready.
Love to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Jacobs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Third and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Vikings.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a
gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 more
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's going to go. Checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Back to the air, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And
3rd and a yard.
Ready. 45, wide. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. They didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Packers.
Here we go. Yellow, 43 rail. Set.
Now Love. Going for it all. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Down. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A 10-yard loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. To throw is McCarthy. He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards. On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Markinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point
throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Bro, 52. Let's go now. Cut.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Josh Vitellis there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of
They face second down and 7.
32. Check.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is Travis. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down, Green Bay.
Right, 60. Come on, you. Yellow. Yellow. 20, 43 rail. Rail. Cycle. Needle blue. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Well, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver.
Coverage by
And it'll bring up second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Watson, 6. Green. 6. Mega. Red. Yellow. 10.
On second down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Blue striker. Set, ready. 45. White. Yellow. Lineman. White. Green jack. Black shot. Check.
Now Love. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Ready?
The second down throw for Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Packers. That his second touchdown tonight. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Vikings 6. Brendan McManus to kick off for
The
Green
kickoff
Bay.
team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
13 yards on
It's
the
a
play.
gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I like that play. I like
This is
that
a
one.
tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And he will score. Game on. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way I have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Let's go. 10. Blue check. Check.
A run up the middle with Jacobs.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Blue striker. You're ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
Good game. Wow, good game. You gotta use Justin Jefferson a little bit more next game you play. Gave him some advice. He left. Hey, he gonna be a nice guy. He gonna be nice. Grasshopper. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Sheesh. I'm gonna lay my ass down.